Cloud deployment models. What is a cloud deployment model? Cloud deployment model functions as a virtual computing environment with a deployment architecture that varies depending on the amount of data you want to store and who has access to the infrastructure. Types of cloud computing deployment models. The cloud deployment model identifies the specific type of cloud environment based on ownership, scale, and access, as well as the cloud's nature and purpose. The location of the servers you're utilizing and who controls them are defined by a cloud deployment model. It specifies how your cloud infrastructure will look, what you can change, and whether you will be given services or will have to create everything yourself. Relationships between the infrastructure and your users are also defined by cloud deployment types. Different types of cloud computing deployment models are described below. A public cloud, a private cloud, hybrid cloud, a community cloud, multi-cloud, public cloud. The public cloud makes it possible for anybody to access systems and services. The public cloud may be less secure as it is open to everyone. The public cloud is one in which cloud infrastructure services are provided over the internet to the general people or major industry groups. The infrastructure in this cloud model is owned by the entity that delivers the cloud services, not by the consumer. It is a type of cloud hosting that allows customers and users to easily access systems and services. This form of cloud computing is an excellent example of cloud hosting, in which service providers supply services to a variety of customers. In this arrangement, storage, backup, and retrieval services are given for free, as a subscription, or on a per-user basis. For example, Google App Engine, etc. Public cloud advantages of the public cloud model. Minimal investment. Because it is a pay-per-use service, there is no substantial upfront fee, making it excellent for enterprises that require immediate access to resources. A no setup cost. The entire infrastructure is fully subsidized by the cloud service providers, thus there is no need to set up any hardware. Infrastructure management is not required. Using the public cloud does not necessitate infrastructure management. No maintenance. The maintenance work is done by the service provider, not users. A dynamic scalability. To fulfill your company's needs, on-demand resources are accessible. Disadvantages of the public cloud model. Less secure. Public cloud is less secure as resources are public, so there is no guarantee of high-level security. Low customization. It is accessed by many publics, so it can't be customized according to personal requirements. Private cloud. The private cloud deployment model is the exact opposite of the public cloud deployment model. It's a one-on-one environment for a single user, customer. There is no need to share your hardware with anyone else. The distinction between private and public clouds is in how you handle all of the hardware. It is also called the internal cloud, and it refers to the ability to access systems and services within a given border or organization. The cloud platform is implemented in a cloud-based secure environment that is protected by powerful firewalls and under the supervision of an organization's IT department. The private cloud gives greater flexibility of control over cloud resources. Private cloud advantages of the private cloud model. Better control. You are the sole owner of the property. You gain complete command over service integration, IT operations, policies, and user behavior. A data security and privacy. It's suitable for storing corporate information to which only authorized staff have access. By segmenting resources within the same infrastructure, improved access and security can be achieved. It supports legacy systems. This approach is designed to work with legacy systems that are unable to access the public cloud. A customization. Unlike a public cloud deployment, a private cloud allows a company to tailor its solution to meet its specific needs. Disadvantages of the private cloud model. Less scalable. Private clouds are scaled within a certain range as there is less number of clients. Costly. Private clouds are more costly as they provide personalized facilities. Hybrid cloud. By bridging the public and private worlds with a layer of proprietary software, hybrid cloud computing gives the best of both worlds. With a hybrid solution, you may host the app in a safe environment while taking advantage of the public cloud's cost savings. Organizations can move data and applications between different clouds using a combination of 2 or more cloud deployment methods, depending on their needs. Hybrid cloud advantages of the hybrid cloud model. Flexibility and control. Businesses with more flexibility can design personalized solutions that meet their particular needs. Cost. Because public clouds provide scalability, you'll only be responsible for paying for the extra capacity if you require it. Security. Because data is properly separated, the chances of data theft by attackers are considerably reduced. Disadvantages of the hybrid cloud model. Difficult to manage. Hybrid clouds are difficult to manage as it is a combination of both public and private cloud. So, it is complex. Slow data transmission. Data transmission in the hybrid cloud takes place through the public cloud, so latency occurs. Community cloud. It allows systems and services to be accessible by a group of organizations. It is a distributed system that is created by integrating the services of different clouds to address the specific needs of a community, industry, or business. The infrastructure of the community could be shared between the organization which has shared concerns or tasks. It is generally managed by a third party or by the combination of one or more organizations in the community. Community cloud. Advantages of the community cloud model. Cost-effective. It is cost-effective because the cloud is shared by multiple organizations or communities. Security. Community cloud provides better security. Shared resources. It allows you to share resources, infrastructure, etc. with multiple organizations. Collaboration and data sharing. It is suitable for both collaboration and data sharing. Disadvantages of the community cloud model. Limited scalability. Community cloud is relatively less scalable as many organizations share the same resources according to their collaborative interests. Rigid in customization, as the data and resources are shared among different organizations according to their mutual interests. If an organization wants some changes according to their needs, they cannot do so because it will have an impact on other organizations. Multi-cloud. We're talking about employing multiple cloud providers at the same time under this paradigm, as the name implies. It's similar to the hybrid cloud deployment approach, which combines public and private cloud resources. Instead of merging private and public clouds, multi-cloud uses many public clouds. Although public cloud providers provide numerous tools to improve the reliability of their services, mishaps still occur. It's quite rare that two distinct clouds would have an incident at the same moment. As a result, multi-cloud deployment improves the high availability of your services even more. Multi-cloud. Advantages of the multi-cloud model. You can mix and match the best features of each cloud provider's services to suit the demands of your apps, workloads, and business by choosing different cloud providers. Reduced latency. To reduce latency and improve user experience, you can choose cloud regions and zones that are close to your clients. High availability of service. It's quite rare that two distinct clouds would have an incident at the same moment. So, the multi-cloud deployment improves the high availability of your services. Disadvantages of the multi-cloud model. Complex. The combination of many clouds makes the system complex and bottlenecks may occur. Security issue. Due to the complex structure, there may be loopholes to which a hacker can take advantage, hence, makes the data insecure. Models of cloud computing. Cloud computing helps in rendering several services according to roles, companies, etc. Cloud computing models are explained below. Infrastructure as a service, IaaS. Platform as a service, PaaS. Software as a service, SaaS. Infrastructure as a service, IaaS. Infrastructure as a service, IaaS, helps in delivering computer infrastructure on an external basis for supporting operations. Generally, IaaS provides services to networking equipment, devices, databases, and web servers. Infrastructure as a service, IaaS, helps large organizations and large enterprises in managing and building their IT platforms. This infrastructure is flexible according to the needs of the client. Advantages of IaaS. IaaS is cost-effective as it eliminates capital expenses. IaaS cloud provider provides better security than any other software. IaaS provides remote access. Disadvantages of IaaS. In IaaS, users have to secure their own data and applications. Cloud computing is not accessible in some regions of the world. Platform as a service, PaaS. Platform as a service, PaaS, is a type of cloud computing that helps developers to build applications and services over the internet by providing them with a platform. PaaS helps in maintaining control over their business applications. Advantages of PaaS. PaaS is simple and very much convenient for the user as it can be accessed via a web browser. A PaaS has the capabilities to efficiently manage the lifecycle. Disadvantages of PaaS. PaaS has limited control over infrastructure as they have less control over the environment and are not able to make some customizations. A PaaS has a high dependence on the provider. Software as a Service, SaaS. Software as a Service, SaaS, is a type of cloud computing model that is the work of delivering services and applications over the internet. The SaaS applications are called web-based software or hosted software. SaaS has around 60% of cloud solutions, and due to this, it is mostly preferred by companies. Advantages of SaaS. SaaS can access app data from anywhere on the internet. A SaaS provides easy access to features and services. Disadvantages of SaaS. SaaS solutions have limited customization, which means they have some restrictions within the platform. SaaS has little control over the data of the user. As SaaS are generally cloud-based, they require a stable internet connection for proper working. What is hybrid cloud? Hybrid cloud computing is the concept present in cloud computing. It is a combination of public and private clouds. In the public cloud, as the name suggests, it is accessible to the public, and in the private cloud, it is accessed privately. Hybrid clouds provide more flexibility. An example of hybrid cloud computing in the IT industry is in development and testing. In development and testing, both clouds are responsible for public and private clouds. In the public cloud, we can use cloud storage to host development projects and use the private cloud for testing purposes. Hybrid cloud. How does hybrid cloud works? As we know, in a hybrid cloud, there are two clouds, public and private. The public cloud is responsible for sending data to the private cloud. As we see in COVID-19, many businesses use a hybrid cloud environment that uses both the private and public clouds for sensitive information. Finance. In the finance industry, hybrid cloud plays an important role, where the public cloud is responsible for showing live trade analysis and private cloud trade orders are placed. It provides flexibility, scalability, and connectivity. Education. In the education sector, hybrid cloud computing is rapidly increasing in COVID. Hybrid clouds support virtual lectures and classrooms. It is most supportive to those who don't go to college due to financial situations. Healthcare. Hybrid cloud computing is rapidly increasing in the healthcare industry. It takes the healthcare pipeline to the next level. The hybrid cloud offers a stable solution for healthcare stakeholders to easily manage and access the data or server. Retail. Hybrid clouds are also popular in the retail industry due to high traffic PRDS. Hybrid cloud enables retailers to use data analysis to design any products that customers request. It allows us to solve problems and increase sales. List of some hybrid cloud providers. AWS, Amazon Web Service, is a cloud provider that provides offers from various sizes of companies. They also receive a good number of reviews from customers and provide excellent customer service that increases the cloud environment. Businesses or organizations used AWS to use a third-party cost management tool to process cloud costs. Microsoft Azure. Microsoft Azure is also known as Windows Azure. It provides a cloud computing platform and works in small and mid-sized businesses. It uses 100+ services to develop, deploy, and manage applications, and it makes the application secure. It provides flexibility and support to use all the coding languages and frameworks. Oracle Cloud. Oracle Cloud manages various cloud solutions and provides collaboration with various cross-functional teams. Oracle Cloud used companies that lacked the high coding knowledge required. It can run on Metal servers that are provided by Oracle. IBM. It uses artificial intelligence to increase business on the cloud platform. It provides 170+ services for on-premises and public clouds, increasing DevOps support. It also provides discounts and a long-term subscription. Cisco. It works on both public and private cloud platforms. It partners with Accenture, Google, AT&T, and T to provide hybrid solutions. Scenarios of hybrid cloud. Some of the scenarios of hybrid cloud. The first scenario is that the organization uses hybrid clouds to reduce the workload between the private cloud and the public cloud. While using hybrid cloud, companies easily manage the application and changing workloads. Companies, such as those in the retail industry, have the flexibility to easily manage their workloads. The second scenario of using a hybrid cloud is to secure sensitive information in our application. So, in that case, the private cloud is responsible for dealing with sensitive information. By using hybrid cloud, according to organization needs, we use both public and private cloud because it is a combination of hybrid cloud. By using hybrid cloud, companies use public cloud providers such as AWS and Microsoft Azure to deploy the application. For deployment purposes, public clouds are used, and for testing purposes, private clouds are used. Advantages of hybrid cloud: flexibility. It provides flexibility to use both cloud environments, such as public and private cloud. Security. It provides a private cloud to secure sensitive data or information. Cost-effective. Hybrid cloud costs are less than those of private cloud. It helps the business or organization save money, which is useful for both application support and infrastructure. Risk management. In risk management, we easily handle and manage the risks that occur in the hybrid cloud environment. Accessibility. It provided accessibility to easily manage the resources anywhere in the world. Disadvantages of hybrid cloud is slow internet connection. The internet is complex because of public and private clouds. There is too much load on the server. Visibility. There is a visibility issue because of the complications of cloud environments. It breaks the environment into multiple clouds, making it tough to view. Implementation. In hybrid clouds, the implementation is difficult because storage and servers are required. That's why the implementation takes a lot of time because of the private and public clouds. What is public cloud? Cloud computing mainly has three deployment models, namely private, public, and hybrid cloud. A public cloud is a cloud deployment model in which cloud resources are offered over the internet and open to all users and organizations. The public cloud is a major deployment model used today. Adopting the public cloud is more cost-effective as third-party providers manage the resources. Let us understand the public cloud in detail in this article. Primary terminologies: cloud computing. It is the DLVRY of computing resources over the internet with the flexibility to consume resources as per requirement and cost. A public cloud. It is a cloud computing deployment model where cloud infrastructure is provisioned and managed by a third party which is available for all public to use. Working of public cloud. It is a type of cloud infrastructure deployment in which computing resources that a third party manages are provided over the internet for public use. Public cloud deployments contain provisioning of infrastructure that the general public can use by paying the cost for resource consumption. The cloud infrastructure is built and managed by third parties known as cloud providers. Various cloud providers are available today such as AWS, Microsoft Azure, and Google Cloud Platform, etc. A public cloud is set up as a data center located across one region or multiple regions on the globe. The infrastructure is managed by a third-party service provider to whom the users pay the cost for using the service. To use the public cloud, users register with the service provider and access the cloud resources. The resource usage is measured based on the time, size, and complexity of the resource. The users have to pay the calculated billed amount as per usage. Public cloud architecture: cloud data center. It consists of cloud infrastructure which may be located at multiple locations. Organizations. Organizations are users of the public cloud who share the cloud infrastructure. Users. Users are standalone users of the public cloud who also share the cloud infrastructure resources. Difference between private, public, and hybrid cloud. Private cloud. Public cloud. Private cloud infrastructure is hosted by organization and it is isolated for outside access. Hybrid cloud. Public cloud infrastructure is hosted by third-party service provider which can be accessed by any public user. Infrastructure is completely managed by organization. Recurring cost. Hybrid cloud consists of infrastructure which is hosted in public and private cloud model. Infrastructure is managed by third-party provider making users only pay for the resource usage. Infrastructure maintained is by both organization and provider, making flexible cost. Private cloud, public cloud, hybrid cloud, more security and control over data as infrastructure is isolated to organization. Security is managed by third-party provider and less control over data as data is stored as provider's infrastructure. Flexible for storing data and managing security. More usage cost as resources has to be managed on own. Less usage cost as users have to only pay for what they use. Cost occurs for private infrastructure while public infrastructure is less costly. Limited in terms of scalability as limited infrastructure. Highly scalable as more resources are available. Scalable due to implementation of both models. Availability depends on infrastructure locality, more availability as infrastructure is mostly spread across various regions. Allows high availability because of private and public infrastructure. Security considerations in public cloud. Security in public cloud is shared responsibility for user and provider. To maintain the best security of data and infrastructure, following methods can be used. Data can be segregated and isolated with the help of security policies to avoid unauthorized access. IAM can be implemented for roles, permissions and authorization is public cloud, which provides granular security over infrastructure. Ensure cloud service provider has good patch management and updating of cloud infrastructure, allowing security from latest malware and viruses. Network security can be maintained by both CSP and user with the help of security groups, firewalls and NACLs. How can AWS supports public cloud requirements? AWS is one of the major cloud service provider which offers public cloud environments with high availability and scalability. AWS offers global infrastructure which is spread across globe. It is divided by regions which have multiple data centers. AWS offers cost-effective pricing for usage and allows nearly zero downtime infrastructure. It offers various infrastructure services like compute, storage, database, networking and other services which can be used by user. It offers best security and fault tolerance by implementation of latest security standards and protocols within infrastructure. Advantages of public cloud. Public cloud allows high scalability as the computing resources are available virtually unlimited. As the data centers are located across various regions and geographies, public cloud provides high availability and fault tolerance to users. A public cloud allows use of resources on pay-as-you-go model, which provides cost efficiency. It also reduces upfront cost of cloud infrastructure as it is maintained by third-party cloud provider. Disadvantages of public cloud. Public cloud is less secure and private as compared to other deployment models as the infrastructure is managed and owned by third party. It provides limited control over infrastructure as compared to private cloud deployments. Vendor lock-in can happen because of using services from single cloud service provider. To use public cloud, internet connection is required, otherwise private connection to infrastructure is required, which creates dependency. What is cloud gaming? Cloud gaming. Cloud gaming lets you play video games without needing to download them to a PC or console. Instead, the games are hosted on remote servers in data centers. To play, you only need a stable internet connection that can stream the game data to an app or browser on your device. The game itself is run and processed on the server far away, but you see and control the game locally on your own device as if it were installed there. Cloud gaming has revolutionized the way people play video games by leveraging remote servers to process and stream games directly to players' devices. Unlike traditional gaming consoles or PCs, cloud gaming allows players to access high-quality gaming experiences without the need for expensive hardware upgrades. With the global cloud gaming market projected to reach $7.24 billion by 2027, its popularity is skyrocketing.